This is why I love Tech Classic. Sit down and enjoy a nice cup of dark coffee as you watch the sunrise. Anyways, ahoy YouTube and welcome aboard the Cross-Star. The Cross-Star. This is a submarine that I just built. It took me about 3 hours or so. Here's the original design that was that I worked off of. Here, let me get a little better view so you can compare. So yeah, what I did, I made some modifications to it, some pretty big ones. And so let's begin with the first one is the cargo crane here. I think we should probably start there. So this cargo crane here is designed to just fold up and lie flat across the deck when it's not in use. Down there is the way that you operate it. We'll get to that in a moment. But right here, this is the water lock. What it is it's just an airlock, but you put cargo through it. So if you're out at sea and you find a chest of something that you want to pick up, you just go in here, take out the crane, pick it up, bring it over. These doors open, drops in, doors close, water evacuates out, and then the bottom opens and it falls in. So it's a pretty simple design. Or if you're at a port, like right now, it just lies open like this, and you can get larger cargo like that in there. So after that, here's this is a little fell off the deck. Should have put railing there. Really, I put railing everywhere else, but not there. This is a telescope that you look through it, and you can re-angle it to look at whatever you want. There's the bridge. We'll get to that in a moment, or the helm. Sorry. Back here, these are the exhaust pipes. So those little things there, those fold down to kind of act as like a little flap to stop water from coming into the engine. Also with that, this is here too. This is a holding tank for the exhaust, and also acts as a buffer. So if water does come in, it only goes into there and doesn't actually get into the engine and mess things up, because that would suck. Back here is the tail, and back here is where you have the directional fins and the rotors. So the rotors spin and propel the sub forwards, and then these change direction, port, starboard, up and down, a little bit finer. Those up there act the same as the up and down, but are a little bit larger, so they get a little bit more time. That there is a speaker, so when you're on up deck here, you can hear what the captain's saying, a periscope, a light, watertight hatch. You close the hatch, and here's the bridge. I should probably add a secondary lock there or something. These are some, not pipes, but like water gauges. Down here is kind of the same thing. These are some actual like gauges that gave you readings, like direction mainly. Built-in compass, because this is where you go to look at the map and figure out where you are. This is the main thing that goes through the entire ship, which allows you. It's the intercom system. Some more gauges, like not altitude, but like depth, speed, that kind of stuff. Stuff you need. There's the helm that a little bit that changes your speed. That changes. Not sure, but that's the thing that you use to dive. That's the main dive lever. So you like pull that and the entire ship just kind of dives right down. So you can see everything on deck along top here. If the crane wasn't there, you'd be able to see everything, but yeah. Down here is the main entranceway. Not the entranceway, the grand hall. It's quite spacey, actually, with 2 chandeliers and Captain Nemo inspired glass panels that you can look out into the sea at. Up here is the galley. This is where you cook your food. They've got ovens, some storage, countertops. In here is a little recreational area. We've got some couches, a couple of chairs, tables, skylight, and also doubles as a rear observation deck, so you can look out the back. Now if we come down here, we come to the what is this? This is coal storage, where the coal is stored for the engines. If you look through here, those are portholes that I made out of glass, reinforced glass, and hollow panels. So through here you come to food storage, where you store your food for the galley up there. You know, you just kind of come down, walk around. In here is the engine room. This is the pride and joy of the ship. These are some water containers. That's the main thing that spins to generate, not only just to change to that to make the sub move. Those go straight to the main rotors. Little note saying, you know, what temperature to keep it at and what psi to keep the steam at. You don't want that going too high. These are the 4 main boilers. There's 4 main boilers that generate all of the steam. That's the exhaust for them. It goes up to the up top there, and then that's where the steam goes through. These are the main pistons that run the generators to generate power. You know, more gauges for that, more gauges. There's gauges everywhere in this place. You don't want things overheating or going awry. That would be bad. Downstairs is more storage. This is more like bulk storage. Through here is the water lock and sub storage. More storage. Through here is another way that you can see into the water lock. Up here is the front observation deck, so you can look out and see what's on port and starboard sides, or port and starboard side. Here is the main crane control, with gauges tell you where you are, what you're doing. Levers that activate it change direction. You can look straight up and see where it is. You can also look out here and see exactly where you're getting it from. More storage and things. Storage everywhere. There's just storage, storage, storage. Don't want. Oh yeah, and these are the main doors. The main doors that close there. So if water does get in, you can just kind of close them. Back through here. Well, there's some more storage. Back up through here, we come back, and now through here, there's a bedroom with portholes that you can look out of. Bed, storage. Then there's an exact identical one here. Through here is another view into the water lock. Now, up here is the really interesting part. Just some storage. We've also got bathrooms here. That you just, you know, go in, squat down, and go. How did I end up with gold columns? That's weird. Then you can also another way that you can look in. But here is the really interesting thing, because this entire thing, I kind of went for kind of like a steampunk aesthetic with all the steam power and stuff, and just kind of the more like wooden interiors. But one of the things that I had an idea of was, what about if on like a submarine or a ship or an airship or something, you had all of this, but you also had basically a TARDIS. That's where these two things come in. These two are basically TARDISes. So it just looks like a closet now because I can't really do anything with it. But what it is it's a way to get into another dimension, a pocket dimension, that can be changed by your thinking. So say I want to think about the engine room on the Crossstar. So I'd go up to the door, I'd hold the handle, and I'd think about the engine room. I'd imagine it. And then I would open the door, walk through, close the door, and you would come into an exact replica of the engine room of the Crossstar. It's basically, it's a holodeck from Star Trek, only done via slight magic. So that's an idea that I've been playing around with a bit. I don't know if it's actually going to go anywhere, but it's just an interesting little thought. So we'll go back up to the helm, and then we'll head up back on the conning tower. So yeah, that was the tour of the Crossstar. Just a quick little thing, quick little build that I did. I got bored and I wanted to build something, so I built this. I built this wonderful little sub here. So yeah. I've been doing a lot of building things in Tekka Classic on single player worlds. So this was one of them that I did. So there will be more coming, actually. So just wait for that. And then as the sun sets on the submarine, so does my time on so does my video. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my quickie builds, and because there will be more to come. So hope you guys can't wait for that, because I know I can't. See you all around.